is this a good move by the Colts then?
With this team being what it is already, I would say it could be a good addition for the Colts.
It's better than what they had. Yeah.
But that all comes down to him staying healthy. If he doesn't stay healthy, then it was all for fucking nothing, and that's a lot of,
It's big risk, big reward is what it is.
That's a lot of, putting all your, chips in the bag,
Well, they did it with Phillip Rivers, and they got to the playoffs. They won, 10, 11 games this year?
I mean, it's better than, Kobe Brissett or something
Jacoby
like that.
Brissett,
yeah, it's better than something
That's
like
what I'm
that. So, I have to say, yeah, this is good by the Colts. I mean, what are your other options as far as the quarterback position goes, unless you're going to go get Deshaun Watson? That's the only other quarterback position that's worth talking about right now that hasn't already been traded.
I think maybe the Colts already called up and was going, hey, man, what can we do? Can we get him? And I think it was out of their price range or what they had to offer, and they said, okay, well, we're going to go out here. I guess we'll get Wentz. Since they've been talking about trading him, he don't want to play here anymore or whatever's going on with their issues. And they got Jalen Hurts. They already got him. But
if I sign Wentz, it's going to have to be to some kind of 6-year deal or something.
Well, they're eating $33 million, the Eagles are. So why do that? Why not keep him around another year instead of trading him away this year? Or do they maybe see his value? Maybe his value is going to drop by then. And we can't get any value out of him next year because maybe he gets hurt again.
I just think it's not the Eagles aren't the right scheme for him. Not the right fit.
He played pretty well. 1-2 seasons there where he looked like an MVP and then he get injured. That's his problem. He gets injured too much, and it's sad. He's a Super Bowl winner just because Nick Foles came in and won those games after he got hurt Week 14, 2017 when they won that Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Foles comes in, helps out on those last few games, takes them all the way to the Super Bowl, beats Tom Brady in the Super Bowl.
And that's saying something, too. Like, you let somebody come in and steal your spot. I mean, I realize you got injured, but usually when you come off injury, you go back in, and you did, and then Nick Foles came back in and cleaned up after you once again. Yeah,
Not once, but twice.
Yeah.
Back in last year, too, before they cut him out of there.
It's been a strange roller coaster with Wentz here. I think, if he can sign a long deal and stay healthy, this should be good for the Colts. I think he's going to get a lot of protection here, so maybe that benefits him in his health.
I think you're looking at that perfectly right because Colts were, the seventh best offensive line last season and only gave up 19 sacks, the least amount in the whole fucking bitch.
And I think, honestly, Carson Wentz puts T.Y. Hilton as a bigger factor because...
That's if they go back and get him, too.
Carson Wentz can throw the ball deep, and T.Y. Hilton burns people. So, that's a match. Phillip Rivers, he's not really that deep ball guy. He's get it out quick and, throw it hard, and that's it. But, as far as... Wentz goes, he can get the ball down the field, and I think that's a good look when it comes to T.Y. Hilton. So if they can keep him around, maybe get Wentz, a tight end.
They need another wide receiver, I believe.
Or wide receiver.
They got two running backs, Marlon Mack and Jonathan Taylor over there.
They're set as far as run game goes.
Yeah.
That's 1-2 punches. We talked about it last year, going into the playoffs. But, yeah, Phillip Rivers, I didn't really think that was I thought veteran status was a good look for the Colts. Maybe get their offense back on pace.
Look how far they got with an old man Rivers there.
But, yeah, I think Wentz fits pretty well in this Colts organization, barring injury. And, I think, like I said, with that offensive line being as potent as they are, that shouldn't be a problem for Wentz. And if Wentz goes down again, he's got bad luck and he needs to get the fuck out of the league.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If there's another big-time injury...
If the Colts can't keep you from getting hurt, then you don't deserve to play football.
If you're going to look at it, who wins and who loses... Wentz wins big time, right? Like you're saying, the best offensive line in the game coming into this season. The only thing they could do is get better because they've had injuries, and the defense is phenomenal already. That's a win-win for Wentz. I don't think it's a win for the Colts because if he does I think if he takes one shot, a real good shot this year by some defensive lineman or some shit, he's done, like you said, and then now it's all for nothing. Now you're back down to Jacoby Brissett. What the fuck do you do? But I think it's a win for Wentz. I don't think it's a win for the Eagles. I think the Eagles, either way, even if they would have kept him or traded him away, it's the same results for them. They're not good. They have no good team. They had tons of injuries themselves with Philly and their offensive lines. And so
I just can't believe the Eagles are having to eat so much money for trading the guy away that's
$8 million.
Not consistent. That's a lot of money for a guy who's broken.
Yeah, I don't get that. I think Wentz might do pretty well with the offensive line. More protection gives you better results. It always has, always will. Look at Tom Brady.
And it's going to take a lot of – it's going to help with his conditioning, having that 1-2 punch in the running back position. He's not going to – the Eagles passed a lot,
Yeah.
Because they didn't have the run game like the Colts do, so that should take a lot of pressure off Carson Wentz as well. I think this is a good fit for him.
Yeah.
But, as far as the Colts making that decision, I'd question it.
Yeah,
I don't think it was a bad decision by the Colts, but I think it's a questionable,
there was other
why
guys.
would you not hold out for Watson?
Or anybody.
Because we knew towards the end of the season, we knew Watson was gotten to go somewhere else. Y'all signed Wentz real fucking quick, huh?
Right, gave a second-round pick for him.
Right.
Could turn into a first round if he plays
what do you see that we did?
A certain amount of percent, too. Wentz wins. I don't think the Colts do. I think we're going to see just the same results as last year, if not a little less, because I think he's going to get hurt.
I think if he doesn't, you could possibly see the best Wentz we've ever seen.
Possibly, yeah, because of the offensive line. I'm going to mark my words right now. Colts, they have a down year in wins. At least they'll get 9. They'll be 9-7.
9-7.
That's all I got. That's the rest of it. Take us out if you want to do it.
Guys, tell us what you think. I mean, good fit for Wentz in the Indianapolis area. I mean, we've talked about a lot of free agency stuff, a lot of trades. Keep it locked. Keep the comments coming. Don't forget to like, subscribe, tell your friends. Spread the word around, guys. As always, I'm T-Ball.
And I'm Mr. Bradley. You stay classy, YouTube.
Thanks for stopping by.